Hello guys and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today's video, we actually got some new events. Updated ones, new ones. I think that we also have a dungeon ranking and a new banner. So let's go ahead and talk about it. By the way, yesterday we actually got more blue crystals. It was from Date of the Seventh Gift, pretty much something that Final Fantasy always love to do. They always provide you 1k of blue crystals on the 7th of each month. So if you got it, that's cool. Pretty much good to go. We have additional event information from the Ever Crisis Academy 7. Something very easy to do. I'll just talk about that later. Again, we do have a dungeon ranking. It's Sunset Cave. We'll talk about that later on. The banner and another battle tower of singularity. This is new. There are some new enemies, new stuff that you can actually reclaim. So let's go ahead and talk about it. First, let's talk about the Ever Crisis Academy. First of all, we actually got a new weapon, and this is for Glenn. It's called the Set Square. So let's talk about it. So it says Armora Bear Surge A. It's the same one as previous weapon that we had with Sephiroth. Deals 180% magical non-elemental damage for all enemies, critical rate per 10%, and also physical defense is decreased. Boost HP and boost physical ability potency. General attack, physical and physical attack boost. Nothing so crazy over there. Actually, I'm not sure if this is the same one of the missions that we have to do. Of course, you have to complete a bit more of the main story in order for you to actually get a little bit more of content here. You do get more blue crystals along the way and an extra co-op over here, so I would recommend you to actually do that as soon as possible so you'll be able to get the rewards. Sunset Cave. To be honest, I already did it. I actually did it on the very hard mode and I tried it on X and I got my butt kick here. So all is in regards of wind damage. So they actually do this every time that we get a new banner. In perspective, we already have a new Tifa banner which provides wind damage. So I possibly believe why I was not able to do it in X. And very hard, I actually didn't have any problems. Didn't have any issues or problems. But when I got to X, that is where I got my ass beat. So I tried with my old party, which it was Sephiroth and Wind Yuffie. Those are the two ones that I tried. Of course, if you don't want Sephiroth or Yuffie is kind of like outdated because of her skin. Her skin doesn't provide a lot of damage anymore. Maybe there are more updated like wind damage, like Cloud. We have Yuffie, another Yuffie, which is magical damage. Also, we have Tifa as well, which is the new one. And I'm not sure about Aerith. Aerith will be into the next week. Spoilers alert, we already have Barret's banner, so we'll have to check about that later on at the end. And pretty much this Sephiroth, it did got a bit updated with the skin, but the weapon is not kind of viable anymore. That's why I don't like the power creep situation. I understand that when first Sephiroth came in, it was the second banner that came around on October. And I know for a fact that the weapon is not viable anymore. But at least for doing it at very hard, you are getting a lot of blue crystals. You're getting absolutely a lot of blue crystals here. This is just for the rank rewards. And when you actually do the score rewards, which I don't know where I can see the score rewards. So this is the ranking. I don't care about this. I don't care about this one either. So how can you see the rank? How can you actually see this one? I really wish to see what is the rank rewards that you're getting, because that way you'll be able to see how much rewards that you're actually getting by just completing this. This is not the original rewards. When you actually increase your high score, that is where you're getting a lot of rewards. And it says next score rewards, which I want to see where you can see it. Score rewards, okay, thank you. So as you can see, it was 5, 1k, 1.3, 1.6, 1.9, 2.2. Okay, I got 2.2 blue crystals by doing this. In total is 2.5, which it's not bad. If I don't complete it, I'm not gonna be so like, oh my god, I can't complete it just for 300 blue crystals. Remember, guys, just do this as far as your budget goes. Don't even pull for anything unnecessary just to complete and get 300 blue crystals. It doesn't worth your budget. So yeah, pretty much it's just about win, so nothing so crazy about it. And I think that the battle tower singularity, I don't have to say anything about this. Just complete all of the well, pretty much the battles. You'll be able to get, you're getting 100 blue crystals for each one of them. And this one, it's a general exchange. As you can see from May 17, we're gonna get the brutal one, and pretty much you're getting exchange from this kind of weapons. If you already have those weapons or you don't need them, in my case I think I don't need any of them, you can just exchange it for a blue, a guaranteed draw ticket. If you don't want any of those, which to be honest, this one it's outdated, it's cool, but you can just get it from the wish list, no big deal, or from the tickets. This one is from the first time that we got Ever Crisis, and it's just a standard weapon banner. It's not a promotional one. So that one you can just like whatever. This one as well, it's not so important. I can say the same for Barret. I think that the Electro Cannon is still cool, and the Shark Slayer as well. Fairy Tail, very good weapon, but it's still viable. But again, you can get it from the wish list. As well, Citric one and Floral one. To be honest, if you already have all of those weapons, I would just recommend you to go directly to the guaranteed draw ticket, which I think I'm gonna do because the weapons are not so great, to be honest. Well, that's that. Let me see if I can attempt to. Oh yeah, it says that I want to attempt. Okay. Just wanted to do this very quick before I can do the weapon banner, so that way we can. Let me just change it to the filter. This I can specify tier, just to put it right now. Even so, the weapon looks good. The weapon, it's originally looks cool, but fortunately it's just a free-to-play weapon, so nothing so crazy there. We got Sephra, we got the Glen. Hopefully we can get those skins, otherwise, well, whatever, doesn't matter. At least the wallpaper is still cool. That's the reason why I'm actually pulling this. It's just to get the wallpaper. So there you go, I got the wallpaper here. Alright. That's pretty much it. Let's go with the banner. So our new banner, as you can see, is Barret. So let's go ahead and talk about the Barret skin. So it's nothing so crazy. It's just like if you have a sport teacher, you'll usually see them like this, or in anime as well. Most of the anime coach teachers, you'll see them on this kind of like skin, which again looks cool. I think that the Barret using the teacher papers fan is just a way to just punish people when, you know, back in the eras, well, in Mexico, I remember that people would just hit you with their rule on their hands just to teach you discipline. Nowadays, you're not able to do that, so it's just like just a fun fact about what Mexico was used to be back in the 80s. So yeah, pretty much that's the case. Even so, the skin looks casual. It's casual, and it looks good on Barret. So let's go ahead and talk about this, the weapon and skin. So teacher's papers fan. Yeah, this is a DPS one. I'm actually surprised that we didn't get a tank anymore. Okay, so it says deals 310 physical wind damage for all enemies. Also, when the HP is 50% or more, the wind resistance is decreased, which is cool. You also get a Veil. Okay, there you go. You can also get a Veil is apply, which provides you 5% of the maximum HP for, in this case for Barret. And the duration, 40 seconds, extension for 8 seconds. Physical attack, boost wind potency, physical, and sigil boost. Well, it's a DPS damage weapon, which is cool. And we got the skin, which provides you physical and magical ward, which provides you physical and magical defense for 50%. Gym teacher's whistle, wind ability damage for 30%, and attack stance gauge, physical ability damage for 20%. So we got a wind damage Barret. Again, the skin looks cool. The skin looks cool. I'm not gonna lie, looks amazing. And don't forget that when you're actually pulling for either Barret or Tifa banner, you're also getting the ultimate weapon. Well, you could get the ultimate weapon for Glenn, which is the Ogre Killer. So in regards about what we're getting from our schedule, we have until May 14th to get the Kate limited break draw, which is for lightning, in case if anybody wants to do that. This one is going to be over until May 28th. May 28th for Tifa as well. And as far as we already know, the Aerith banner is going to be the last one. Well, I don't know if we're going to get other banners besides of those three. Those three are just confirmed, but we're just missing the Shinran ones, which we're missing. Well, we're missing Zack, we're missing Sephiroth, we're missing Lucia, Matt, and Glenn. Knowing that we already have the weapon for Glenn and Sephiroth, I think it's for the fact that we're not going to get those skins. And I think I'm missing Angeal. I think Angeal is the other last one. And that's pretty much it. This one is just whatever banner, so I think that we're actually good to go here. So yeah, pretty much that's the case. Alright, so now let's go with last one thing is just the ending. There's nothing else I have to talk about, so let's just go ahead and make a recap. So again, we got Ever Crisis Academy 7. Just complete all of the missions that we have. You're pretty much good to go. Dungeon ranking, just complete whatever you can. Complete it at least for very hard. You're gonna get most of the rewards from very hard, and you don't have to overkill yourself on X. Pretty much you don't have to overkill yourself there. You got the banner, which is Barret, but again it's regarding about wind damage. And lastly, the battle tower singularity. You're able to do at least 10 battles right now, and I think that they'll release 2 by 2 for each day, and until May 17 you'll be able to get the brutal one, which is gonna be until the next. It's gonna be until Saturday. Saturday we're gonna get that. So pretty much that's the case. Oh, and by the way, by completing all of the missions, you're getting 5.7k blue crystals, which that is all of the rewards that I've been getting just by completing the event. And pretty much I'm actually getting a lot of blue crystals. So guys, that's all. And good luck if you're gonna be pulling for the Barret banner. I think for my end, it's very cool. It's very good. And if you're actually a main Barret, you may want to go for the skin and for the weapon. And lastly, until the next week, I think we're gonna have the Aerith banner. I think that, well, as we can see, Aerith was the last banner. Or until we get, I don't know, maybe they can release something else besides of that, but we wouldn't know. So either save or pull for Barret or Tifa, or you can just save for Aerith. Well, that's all, guys. May your hearts be your guiding key. I'll see you guys into the next video, and good luck with your pulls. See ya.